Happy Thursday, Sooner Nation. Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Thanks to all the viewers who have subscribed to our channel, who watch our content every single day. We appreciate you very much. If you're not one of those and you're watching this, first, thanks for watching, but make sure you subscribe to our channel and you like and comment and give us good reviews. We appreciate all that you do there to help our channel out. You can also help our channel out by checking out the fanstop.com. Join the Shirt of the Month Club. Use code SURGE for 10% off. OU gets round one, game one, last night against Texas in the Women's College World Series Championship Series pretty easily by a score of 7-3. Kelly Maxwell pitched great. The Sooners got on Tegan Cavan early, put runs on the board early by way of the long ball often. And now it's game two, Jay, and I expect Texas to play a little more free tonight. That's one thing that I expect to see different. But let's talk about first some things we might see different in game two.
Uh, you know, I don't know if you're going to see a whole lot different probably from the Oklahoma side. The only difference I think might be Nicole May if they end up going Nicole May to start the game over Kelly Maxwell. But I don't know if that's going to happen, Jeremy. Listen to some of the post game stuff and just Patty Gasso going to Kelly Maxwell yesterday, basically saying, "Do you want the ball?" I think Kelly's response was like, "Duh, I want the ball." We'll see. That would be the only thing, in my opinion, for Oklahoma. I think other than that, batting lineup, I think everything's going to stay pretty similar to what it was game one. The interesting thing too will be Texas and what they do in the pitching side. Tegan Cavan's been their go-to in the World Series as far as just the way she's pitched in big games, and OU just got to her really early yesterday. And so, who do they go with? Do they go with Morgan? Do they go with Tegan Cavan and roll her out there again to start? We'll see on that. I I I think Texas has to come out way more energy than they had in game one. And I think part of that was due to Oklahoma being visitors, Jeremy. I think a big important thing about this game tonight is Texas is the visitor, and they're going to be looking to get runs right off the bat, so OU's in a hole when they come up to bat. And that's what OU did yesterday that I think was pivotal in the game one victory.
Yeah, and look, maybe the biggest inning is the top of the first for the Sooners. You shut Texas down early. They start wondering, especially if you can score some runs in the bottom half of that inning. I do expect Mac Morgan to be in the circle for the Lady Longhorns. And she does bring extra velocity. She throws anywhere from 70 to 72 miles an hour on that fastball. Uh, she was hitting corners pretty well yesterday, but her velocity is different than Tegan Cavan's. And listen, people say, well, it's not much different. 2 miles per hour, 67 to 73 miles per hour is a major difference with the length of the circle, the pitcher's mound to home plate. So I do expect Mac Morgan to get the start because she's pitched against Oklahoma. I think she did okay yesterday, holding them down a little bit more than the others. But on the OU side, OU's gone with the same lineup 2 games in a row, I believe. Last game against Florida and last night in game one. So I do expect that lineup to be the same again for the Oklahoma Sooners. And maybe one of the keys is not giving free passes again.
I think that's a big key. And you look at game one, OU was able to put up 8 runs, and uh, that's a lot of runs against Texas. You look at through the year this year, I think the most Oklahoma scored against Texas was 5, I believe. Texas, the most they've scored against Oklahoma was actually last night, 3 runs. So Texas has struggled against Oklahoma. When you look at their season averages on runs scored and everything, OU has kind of shut them down. I mean, they've held them to 3 runs being the most. So I think anything OU gets tonight, if they can get 5 runs or more, I think give them the natty. It's over. I really do, because I think OU's pitched Texas that well. Now, with that being said, Texas is a team offensively that can score in bunches. They've proved it throughout the year. They haven't done it against Oklahoma, but they have done it against a lot of other teams. So, but if OU comes out and keeps the bats going, they're going to get the fourth natty.
Yeah. And another thing we have to mention here today is this Center Ball Club. You've got 10 seniors, 10 that could be playing their last game. And there's a couple ways that could come into play. Obviously, is it going to cause OU to, uh, you know, reminisce on that, think on that, and play in a different way? I don't think it is. I think they're going to want to go out in style. And if this team can play as loose as they did yesterday, I mean, the energy was electric there at Devon Park. The OU team was bringing energy from the get go. I expect that again. And look, Kelly Maxwell is one who's really not someone who's throwing out tons of energy, but you could see how relaxed she was. And she does bring a little bit of calmness, I think, maybe to that. Jay, I think last night you had Tiari Jennings, Kinsey Hansen, of course, with the 2 homers. You had Cassidy Pickering, who nearly had 2 homers herself. Ella Parker was great again. Riley Boone did get a hit. This team did have across the board, really down through the lineup, a lot of people swinging the bat well. But I think, again, it could be the seniors tonight that have the standout game, Jay. But right now, I want to hear, Jay, who you have in the circle for the Sooners.
Oh man, this is tough. It's been tough the last few days to try to figure this out. Part of me wants to say they're going to go Nicole May to start this game, but I'm actually going to stray away from that, and I think Kelly Maxwell, because I think maybe OU feels like they can get some more runs early, and if you have Maxwell out there, get a lead in this thing tonight and not have to go a game 3. Obviously, that would be ideal to not have to go game 3, because if you pitch Maxwell tonight and you lose, it would be basically, if you want to pitch your game 3, it's 4 nights in a row. So we'll see what happens on that. I'll tell you. So I'm going to go Maxwell, but I'm going to say real quick a key to the game, in my opinion, for Oklahoma. And that is continuing to pitch Atwood really good. I don't think Atwood is you got to keep Atwood at bay. I know she struggled, but for Texas, if she was to get on a little bit of a roll, that could energize that whole lineup. So I think it's very important you just keep her at bay.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Jay. I think that there's a part of me that thinks Nicole May gets to start and Maxwell maybe can come in relief. But if you listen to what Gasso said, you mentioned what Maxwell said. Yeah, I want the ball. If that is proposed to Kelly Maxwell, if she wants it or not, I think she's going to take the opportunity to go get it tonight. And yeah, there could be some risk there, but Gasso knows her players better than anyone else, so I trust Gasso in that. But yeah, as far as Sooner standout tonight, Jay, Sooner standout and score prediction, I'm going to go with K9 as my Sooner standout. She's been unbelievable behind the plate. The amount of digs and dingers that she's hit as far as taking on the helmet and the knees, she's been phenomenal behind the plate. And at the plate, she's been great. Mike White asked in the post-game conference, has she graduated yet? She's been there forever. She's been a thorn in Texas's side. I think she's going to be another thorn in the side tonight. And I think the Sooners are going to win this game 5-3.
For my Sooner standout, I'm going to go with this is tough too for me, but I'm going to go with, I said it last night and it was Jada Coleman, but tonight, Tiari Jennings. I mean, I know that's kind of a lazy pick, I would say, but I just think she's been swinging the bat so well. I think it's now 6 home runs in her last, I think 9 games. Jeremy. Something crazy like that. So I'm going to say it continues tonight. She gets another dinger tonight, and OU wins by a final of 7-2.
What is your score prediction, Sooner Nation? Drop it in the chat. Drop out your Sooner standout. Who do you have in the circle? All those things. Can't wait. Tonight, 7 o'clock, game 2 of the Women's College World Series Championship Series, a night that OU could do something that's never been done before, and that's win 4 straight national championships. Thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. We'll be on before the game. We'll be on after the game to talk with you all. Can't wait. Till next time, Boomer.
Sooner.